Three Eastern Conference teams have already started the season 3-0. The Pacers got there after Domantas Sabonis' game winner against the Celtics. The Cavaliers won their third straight by routing the Joel Embiid-less Sixers. And the Magic beat the Wizards on both Saturday and Sunday to stay unbeaten. So, Ramona, which one of those three teams is the most surprising to you?
Yeah, I'm going to say the Cavs. Like, I think that their young guards, Colin Sexton's look great. Darius Garland's look great. I think they were a team that a lot of people thought was going to be another, bottom of the Eastern Conference standings again. They probably will still end up missing the playoffs, right? They got a young team, and they're not necessarily pushing to try to make the playoffs right now. But if they get off to this kind of a hot start and you start feeling yourself, you get some confidence, they can get on a roll.
Yeah, and I think the cool part for me, obviously, is seeing J.B. Bickerstaff be able to take his own team for once and not be replacing me or somebody at Houston, Coach McHale. But now this is his team that he can put his stamp on. And I know those two guards love him, Colin Sexton and Garland. So, and when you add Drummond to that mix, a big-time roller, big-time shot blocker, big-time rebounder with those guards, you might have something cooking. And I'm really happy to see them start off this way. The thing will be, can they consistently show up defensively, which is most young teams' Achilles heel? Can they do it every single night or consistently most nights to give themselves a chance to win?
I'm with both of you. Look, Indiana and Orlando have been playoff teams the last couple of years, so they shouldn't be a surprise that they would come off to a good start or get off to a good start. The Cavs have not been a playoff team by any stretch of the imagination over the last couple of years. And I really love this Darius Garland kid, man. I spent some time with him a little bit this offseason while I was doing some stuff here for ESPN as we were getting ready for the draft. He trained with a number of the draft prospects particularly. And I was just impressed wholeheartedly by his demeanor, his approach to the game. We know he could shoot, right? We know he can play basketball. I really feel like him and Sexton in that backcourt, man.
Oh,
that is a lethal backcourt.
I got to stop calling him his dad. I keep thinking of his father so much that I'd see him on the court and I see his dad. So
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, man, but they are dynamic. They are fast and exciting to watch. And Sexton sets the tone for them defensively. You're talking about a bulldog, man. This guy gets after it. He picks the ball up. He's constantly in attack mode. So I think this is going to be a fun team to watch under JB.
All right, it wouldn't be the NBA without some minor drama, of course. And the Hawks and Grizzlies game Saturday gave it to us. Trae Young took to Twitter to question Grayson Allen's defense here, providing video evidence of a possible trip. Allen decided to respond, saying, quote, "Damn, that must have really, really hurt. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay." Fizz, after watching the tape, do you think Allen tripped Trae intentionally?
I mean, if they got a little history, he might have added a little extra. It didn't look too bad on the film, but, at the end of the day, Trae, you won the game. You don't have to say nothing. You just keep winning games, and that's what it's all about, and you just walk on to the next arena. But I like the chirpiness. I like it getting a little physical, and obviously from college, those guys have been going at it.
Listen, these guys were in the same draft class, okay? 2018. So when we were covering Grayson Allen when he was at Duke, and he had issues with this. This happened several times at Duke. Mike Krzyzewski had to sit him. Remember? I mean, this is like his reputation. So that's the thing with a reputation is that there's this little something called confirmation bias. Okay, so when you have a reputation and everybody thinks that you trip people all the time, and Trae Young, by the way, was at Oklahoma when Grayson was at Duke. Okay, so when people think you have this reputation, that's all they're gonna see. Whether he meant to or not, he tripped him, he fell. And so I think that fits right into how you've always seen him.
Coach, let me ask you this. Grayson Allen, he's one of those dudes you don't like to play against, but you probably want him on your team, don't you?
Hey, look, at the end of the day, Grayson Allen might not be in the league right now if he wasn't like that. And so, guys like that, they find roles on teams. They have an edge to them. They bring a competitiveness every day to practice and an intensity to the games, and his teammates probably love that stuff. But at the end of the day, that's who he is, and that's what's making him an NBA professional right now.
All right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.